Cats are masters of disguise, often appearing aloof and independent. This can leave their humans wondering, do they even notice when I'm gone? The answer, like most things feline, is a bit complicated. While cats may not greet our departures with the same dramatic flair as our canine companions, they are keenly aware of our routines. They notice when we grab our keys, slip on our shoes, and head out the door. However, do they understand that we're leaving for an extended period? That's where things get tricky. Cats likely don't grasp the concept of time in the same way we do. They live in the moment, focused on their immediate needs and desires. So, while they register our absence, they probably don't spend their day pining by the window, wondering when we'll return. Instead, they shift their focus to the exciting world within their reach, a world full of naps, snacks, and solo adventures. Imagine you're a cat lounging in a sunbeam when suddenly your human disappears. Where do you think they go? The truth is, cats probably don't spend too much time pondering this existential question. Without the capacity for abstract thought like humans, they likely don't worry about our whereabouts. Instead, they focus on what's directly in front of them. The enticing crinkle of a toy mouse, the satisfying scratch of a scratching post, or the allure of a forbidden countertop. To a cat, the world revolves around their immediate sensory experiences. So, while they may notice our absence, they quickly adapt to the situation. Their primary concern isn't where we went, but rather, how they can best enjoy their newfound solitude. This pragmatic approach might seem cold to us humans, but it's simply a reflection of their natural instincts. In the wild, cats are solitary hunters, accustomed to fending for themselves. This independent streak is deeply ingrained in their DNA, shaping their perception of the world and their relationship with us. The myth of cats sleeping 20 hours a day might be an exaggeration, but there's no denying they're masters of relaxation. When left to their own devices, cats will happily indulge in a day filled with naps, grooming sessions, and leisurely explorations of their domain. Without the distractions of their humans, cats can fully embrace their natural rhythms. They might spend hours perched on a windowsill, observing the world outside with quiet intensity. Or they might engage in a spirited game of chase with a stray dust bunny, their predatory instincts kicking in. The important thing to remember is that cats are creatures of comfort and routine. While they may not mourn our absence in the same way a dog might, they thrive on predictability. Knowing that we'll return, providing food, water, and affection allows them to relax and enjoy their time alone. So the next time you're feeling guilty about leaving your feline friend behind, remember this: they're probably napping the day away, perfectly content in their own company. After a long day apart, there's nothing quite like the greeting of a happy cat. While they might not shower us with the same enthusiastic leaps and bounds as our canine companions, their subtle signs of affection speak volumes. One of the most telling signs is the tail. A high, erect tail, often with a slight quiver at the tip, is a feline beacon of happiness and excitement. It's their way of saying, "I'm so glad you're back." Other signs of a joyful reunion include cats have scent glands on their cheeks and heads, and they love to rub against their favorite humans as a way of marking their territory and showing affection. This rumbling sound is a sure sign of contentment and relaxation. Remember that blissful feeling of kneading dough? Cats do too. This rhythmic pushing with their paws is a sign of deep contentment and often a throwback to their kittenhood days of nursing. Of course, every cat is different, and some may be more reserved in their greetings than others. But even a subtle tail twitch or a gentle head bunt can speak volumes about the special bond we share with our feline friends. The Great Escape: why some cats love it when you leave. While some cats might greet our return with subtle signs of affection, others seem perfectly content with our absence. In fact, some felines might even see our departure as an opportunity for some well-deserved me time. Cats are naturally independent creatures, often seeking solitude and quiet spaces to recharge. Our presence, while comforting at times, can also be a source of overstimulation. Think about it. We're constantly moving, talking, and interacting with our environment, which can be overwhelming for our more sensitive feline companions. So when we leave, we're not just creating physical space, we're also providing our cats with a much-needed mental break. They're free to nap undisturbed, explore their territory without interruption, and indulge in their favorite solitary activities. This isn't to say that these cats don't love us. It simply means that they value their independence and appreciate having time to themselves. And let's be honest, who among us can't relate to that? Separation anxiety, when missing you, becomes a problem. While most cats handle their humans' comings and goings with relative ease, some experience genuine distress when left alone. This condition, known as separation anxiety, can manifest in a variety of ways, from excessive vocalization to destructive behavior. Unlike the subtle signs of a happy reunion, cats with separation anxiety will often exhibit more overt displays of distress, such as constant meowing or crying. This is their way of calling out for you and expressing their anxiety. Inappropriate urination or defecation. This can be a sign of stress and anxiety, especially if it's happening outside the litter box. Destructive behavior. Scratching furniture, chewing on objects, or knocking things over can be their way of releasing pent-up energy and frustration. Excessive grooming. While grooming is a normal feline behavior, excessive licking or chewing at their fur can be a sign of stress and anxiety. If you notice any of these behaviors in your cat, it's essential to consult with your veterinarian. They can help rule out any underlying medical conditions and offer guidance on managing your cat's separation anxiety. Addressing this issue early on is crucial for ensuring your cat's well-being and maintaining a harmonious home environment. Building a stronger bond tips for happy homecomings. Whether your cat greets you with enthusiastic head bunts or a nonchalant flick of the tail, there are things you can do to strengthen your bond and make their homecomings even more special. First and foremost, create a predictable routine. Cats thrive on consistency, so try to maintain a regular schedule for feeding, playtime, and cuddle sessions. This predictability helps reduce anxiety and reinforces the idea that even when you're gone, you'll always return. Secondly, make your departures and arrivals low-key affairs. Avoid making a big fuss when you leave or come home, as this can inadvertently reinforce anxiety-inducing behavior. Instead, aim for calm and casual interactions, treating your comings and goings as normal everyday occurrences. Thirdly, enrich their environment with plenty of engaging activities. Provide scratching posts, interactive toys, and climbing structures to keep them entertained and stimulated in your absence. A cat with a stimulating environment is less likely to fixate on your absence and more likely to greet you with a happy purr. Finally, remember that patience is key. Building trust and strengthening your bond takes time and consistency. By understanding your cat's unique personality and providing a loving and enriching environment, you can create a home where both you and your feline companion feel safe, secure, and loved. Beyond the basics, understanding feline communication. Cats are masters of subtle communication, relying on a complex language of body postures, vocalizations, and scent signals to convey their thoughts and feelings. To truly understand our feline companions, we need to learn to decipher these subtle cues. One of the most important things to remember is that cats are not small dogs. They don't express affection in the same way, and their body language can be easily misinterpreted. For example, while a wagging dog tail usually signifies happiness, a twitching cat tail can indicate agitation or excitement. Similarly, while direct eye contact is considered polite in human interactions, it can be perceived as a challenge or threat in the feline world. Cats often greet their trusted companions with a slow blink, a sign of affection and trust. By paying close attention to our cat's body language, we can gain valuable insights into their emotional state and build a stronger, more meaningful bond. In conclusion, while cats may seem aloof and independent, they do notice our absence and have their unique ways of showing affection. Understanding their behavior and communication can help us build a stronger bond with our feline friends. So, the next time you leave your cat alone, remember that they're likely enjoying their time, but they'll be happy to see you return. And when you come back, pay attention to those purrs and headbutts. These are not just random acts, but profound expressions of their bond with you. Understanding these subtle signs can transform the way you interact with your cat, making your relationship even more rewarding. After all, knowing the science behind their behavior helps us appreciate just how special these moments truly are. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights into the fascinating world of cats.